Hello vinyl community, this is Randy. Back today with another video. April 23rd is Record Store Day. Biggest event in the year for a lot of us in the vinyl community. It's become almost like a holiday, big celebration that day. A lot of people like to go and wait in line so they can be sure and get all the records that they really want. A lot of the record stores I know have bands that play live and they make a big event out of it. But you know, from watching vinyl community videos, I get the impression that, you know, maybe it's about 50-50 on people who like it and people who don't like it. People dislike Record Store Day for a variety of reasons. I think one of those reasons is that people get overexcited about some of these releases and they go out and buy them and spend a lot of money on them, and then they get home with them and realize it really wasn't something that they needed or even wanted. So I figured what I'm going to do is look back at some of my past Record Store Days past, and I'm going to try to show a hit and a miss from each year, and each Record Store Day, Black Friday Record Store Days too. So, Record Store Day, I did a little bit of research online about it. You can read all this for yourself, it's pretty easily available, but I learned that some independent record store owners came up with the idea for it in 2007, and the first one was 2008. Pretty sure I went to that first Record Store Day at Grimey's. I think they combined it with a parking lot sale in their parking lot behind the store, which they'd had several of those before. So that first one wasn't really necessarily, I think, that big an event. And also in doing research, I found that I couldn't find lists for 2008, 9, and 10 of the Record Store Day releases. So I'm not really sure. I think I may have gotten records those years, but I couldn't find them really. I don't know what they would be. So starting with 2011, I was able to find the lists online, and I think I got records from most years. So yeah, so I'm going to try to show you a hit and a miss from each year. So 2011, I didn't go and wait in line that year. I went probably around 11 or noon. There was still a short line when I got there, but it didn't take too long. And I was able to get the main records I wanted, which was this one, Country Joe and the Fish. Electric Music for the Mind and Body. This was a reissue of their 1967 album on Vanguard. I also got a mono version of the first Grateful Dead record, self-titled Grateful Dead record. So that Country Joe is definitely a hit. 2011, I don't think I have any misses for that year. For 2011 Black Friday, I got a couple of singles. These would both be hits. Dr. Dog with a song called Control Yourself and a B-side called Warrior Man, which was not on an album. That's on colored vinyl. Also, this Love and Spoonful record. Alley Oop is a song they recorded during the sessions for their first album in 1966, but it was not on the album. There's also an extended version of Night Owl Blues, which was on the album. So, yeah, this is a good one to have. And just plain black vinyl on that one. Kama Sutra Records. So both hits. All three of them so far that I've shown, 2011 and 2011 Black Friday, are all hits. 2012, a definite hit, Beatles. This is a box set of 4 7-inch singles. You get a cool picture of the boys there. And then it also came with this cool poster of the Beatles. Came with 4 records. 2 of them are in generic sleeves like this. And it also came with this 45 RPM adapter there. That green looks like an apple. And then a couple of picture sleeves with this one. So the picture sleeves are for Yes It Is and Ticket to Ride and Yellow Submarine and Eleanor Rigby. So I was really glad to get all of those. So definitely a hit on that one. But also in 2012, I'd been reading online about Lee Hazelwood was re-releasing some records, and I definitely got caught up in all the hype for that. I didn't listen to him first. I got this 2-record set. Can't show you the front of this one because it's kind of like Electric Ladyland. He's surrounded by a bunch of naked women. It's very cool cover. And here's the... But this one I've only listened to once or twice. I mean, it's really never done much for me. This has him. These are songs that he produced in the late 70s for various artists like Susie Jane Holcomb and Anne Margaret. His songs with Nancy Sinatra are not on that record. So, yeah, that one definitely a miss on that one. 2012, Black Friday, another Dr. Dog record. Wild Race is an EP, a one-sided EP. Be the Void will be from the album Be the Void, I think those songs came from. But a miss for 2012 Black Friday. For me, sort of a surprise here. Grateful Dead always put out records for Black Friday and for Record Store Day and for Black Friday. This is 53071 from Winterland. Fantastic album cover. We call it a hit maybe just for the album cover. The music on this is fine, but it's 2-record set, and it's mostly just the shorter songs. The long song on here, most of these Grateful Dead live albums, I like the really longer songs, like The Other One or Dark Star. The long one on here is Turn on Your Love Light, Pigpen singing Turn on Your Love Light, which is on several other live albums, and I just sort of had enough of that one. So, in 2013, the Grateful Dead released this one, which would definitely be a hit for me. This is Rare Cuts and Oddities. These are just some stray songs from very early in their career, 1966. Some singles that they recorded, some live stuff. And a really good one on this one is the very last song, Caution, Do Not Stop on Tracks. I think it's one of the very first recorded versions of Caution. It's about 9 minutes long. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about, the longer jam-type songs that I really like to have on their records. So that was 2013. 2013 Black Friday, I got another hit. I didn't have a miss for 2013. 2013 Black Friday, I got another Grateful Dead hit for me. This is a live acoustic show from the Family Dog, April 18th, 1970. This wasn't even billed as the Grateful Dead. It was billed as Mickey Hart and his Heartbeats and Bobby Ace and his Cards from the Bottom of the Deck. Really, probably the best thing about this one, though, is all of side 4 is Ron McKernan, Pigpen, performing solo. He just plays guitar and does some acoustic songs. So, Ain't It Crazy, Roberta, Bring Me My Shotgun, The Mighty Flood, and Black Snake. Those are songs that you can't get anywhere else. So that one is definitely a hit. 2013 Black Friday, a miss for me. Not much of a miss. I wouldn't call this a bad miss, but this Miles Davis album, it's mostly just some soundtrack music for a French movie, Elevator to the Scaffold. It's okay. Side B is really excellent. I like that a lot more. So that's with the classic sextet featuring John Coltrane and Cannonball Adderley. They do On Green Dolphin Street and Stella by Starlight on this one. But I would call that one a miss overall. 2013 Black Friday, definitely hit for me, the Safaris Wipeout. Obviously, this is just a reissue of a classic song on this very cool red vinyl, Dot Records. So definitely a hit there. 2014 Black Friday. I didn't necessarily get all these records on sorry, not Black Friday. This is Record Store Day for 2014. I really just got this one in the past year or so. For some reason, it looks like I didn't get any records from 2014. And thinking back on this, I'm thinking there may have been a couple of years where I was sort of in that category of people who didn't really necessarily, were not necessarily a big fan of Record Store Day. 2014 might have been one of those years I did not go, but I got this one just a couple of years ago. This is the band July. I'm not going to show you all these records, but this one's on this very cool colored vinyl. So this is a psych record from, I think this was recorded in, well, gosh, I'm not sure, the late 60s, I think probably 1969, somewhere in there. Fantastic cover, fantastic album. I was really glad to get that one. So that was definitely a hit. For 2014, Black Friday, I know I definitely went, and I went early so I could be sure to get a copy of this one. This is Grateful Dead, performing in Houston, Texas on November 18th, 1972. Probably my favorite Grateful Dead album cover here, and just some fantastic music on this one. Side 3 is side-long, 25-minute playing in the band. Absolutely outstanding, so that's definitely a hit. Let's see, once again, not a strong miss, but I guess I'd sort of call it a miss. It's Miles Davis' 10-inch record. This is one of his early Blue Notes, sort of unusual for Miles Davis to be on Blue Note. He does Enigma and Kilo and two versions of Chance It on here. This is a cool record. I mean, he's playing with some heavy hitters here. J.J. Johnson, Jackie McLean, Art Blakey and Kenny Clark on drums. It's 2 different sessions. So, that one's okay, but probably not really necessary to me. I probably could have gotten along without that one just fine. 2015, Curtis Fuller, one that I really was very happy to get. Curtis Fuller doing Bluesette. There's another song called Bluesette by Toots Tillmans, which I think is much more well known. Curtis Fuller is a trombone player. I'm a big trombone fan. On this one, he's also playing with Benny Golson. Benny Golson on tenor sax, Tommy Flanagan on piano, Jimmy Garrison, and Al Harwood. So, this is very listenable, very melodic. It's hard bop, but it's not extreme. So definitely a hit on that one. The back of that one looks like. A miss for me, though, for 2015, be Jacko Pastorius, Anthology. So this is sort of the greatest hits of his work on the Warner Brothers record label. Interesting thing about this is that he plays several songs on here. Toots Tillmans is playing with him. Toots Tillmans plays a harmonica. Toots also known for playing guitar and whistling. But this record is a definite miss. In fact, when I pulled this out last night, I'm trying to think if I've ever listened to it. Maybe it's not a definite miss. Maybe I need to give it another listen, but it must not have done a whole lot for me because I've never listened to it. So that would be one that I definitely got caught up in the excitement, I think. 2016, Nuggets. 2 record set here. This is a version of Nuggets called Hallucinations, Psychedelic Pop Nuggets from the WEA Vault. So this is a compilation album with late 60s psych songs from a lot of different artists. Oh yeah, this is not a gatefold sleeve, even though it is 2 records. It does have these cool inner sleeves that is a die cut sleeve, and depending on which one you want to have facing the front, you could have the album looking different. So this was definitely a hit for me. That was Nuggets. 2016 though, a miss for me. I've never listened to this more than once or twice. The hit song, Go Now, is fantastic, but this is the Moody Blues first album, before they really became the Moody Blues. This is before Justin Hayward was a member of the band. Denny Lane did vocals and guitar on here, and then also Clint Warwick was on bass. So it's sort of a different band, and I was reading a biography of the Moody Blues when this came out, so that was a big reason I got this one. Nothing wrong with it, but completely unnecessary. 2017 Black Friday got this fantastic Moon Rocks compilation. This is some funky nuggets from the I think it's from Concord Records. It's put out by Kraft Records. They've put out several of these for various record store days. And so yeah, these are just songs that are, how do they actually describe it? I'm not sure how they even describe it. The name of the record is Moon Rocks. It's on this clear vinyl. One thing I really like about this one is it has the song Sparkle on it, which has the lyric, Sparkle, where'd you come from? I have a dog living here named Sparky. Call him Sparkle sometimes, and he just showed up one Sunday morning, so that's my question to him. Sparkle, where'd you come from? 2017, so that was 2017 Black Friday. That was a hit. A miss for me for 2017 would be this Hawkwind compilation, Best of the United Artists Years, 1971 to 74. Listened to this one again last night. there's the track listing. Nothing wrong with this record. It's good, but for Hawkwind, I mean, I really just, I want to hear the whole record. It's very cool green vinyl. Usually with Hawkwind, though, greatest hits is, you know, I want to go ahead and hear the whole album. So that one would be a miss. I mean, probably shouldn't have gotten that one. One of the biggest hits for me is this mono reissue of Piper at the Gates of Dawn by Pink Floyd. This one was hyped a lot before, and actually this is one that I was not able to get that day. I had to buy it aftermarket. So I got it online, and luckily I was able to get it before the prices skyrocketed too badly. Came with this poster, and this cool container for it, and then the record itself is on the standard jacket. So very cool to have a mono version of Piper at the Gates of Dawn. That's probably my probably one of my best record store day. Even though I didn't get it that day, I was glad to get it afterwards. And extremely cool record there. So that's definitely a hit. In 2018 Black Friday, Grateful Dead released this single record with one song on it, playing in the band. It is 45 minutes of playing in the band, so not for everybody. This is one of my, I love it though. I think it's great. This is exactly what I want when I get a Grateful Dead record. So I think that's just standard black vinyl on that one. So here's what the label looks like on that one. So definitely a hit there. 2018 Black Friday, a miss for me. This Judas Priest album, Rock-A-Rolla, fantastic album cover. Happy to have it just for the album cover, but boy, this is really different for Judas Priest. It does not sound like what they became at all. It's not bad. I mean, I've only listened to it once or twice. I probably should listen to it some more. Coke Bottle Clear is what they call this color. I really do like the album a lot, but you know, probably sort of a miss as far as the music goes. Fantastic album cover. This is all embossed on here, and like the drops are embossed. You can feel them. So it's cool as far as that goes. 2019. Pink Floyd released a mono version of Saucer Full of Secrets. So once again, I was really happy to get this one, even though some people say this record is better in stereo. I think Piper at the Gates of Dawn, a lot of people feel like maybe it's better in mono, and this one they feel like maybe it's better in stereo, but I like them both, like them all. This didn't come with any special packaging or anything, just the original sleeve. A miss for me for 2019. I've got two misses. So 2019 was when I started doing videos in January that year. So I really was, I was very, I guess you could say, pumped up for the 2019 Record Store Day. I got several records that year. I got a couple that I think would be misses. Allman Brothers Band, Fillmore East. It's almost like they're the one they'd already released. It's Fillmore East. And kind of like on Eat a Peach, it's got one record that is Mountain Jam on both sides. So I really didn't need that again. So I definitely got caught up in the hype on this one. So I guess the cool thing about this one is it did come with this cool poster. Yeah. So the background music we've been listening to is a Record Store Day record. This was Orange Sunset. And the last one I have to show you, I'm not doing 20 Record Store Day, you know, got broken down into several, so there's a whole lot of 2020 Record Store Days and 2021. Another miss for me would be this Bill Evans. Nothing wrong with it, but I have another Bill Evans live album from another Record Store Day. And I really probably did not need this one too. So, there's my review of Record Store Days past, some hits and misses, and I would say that overall, I'm, you know, happy that I've got all these records. A few of them, the ones that I called misses, you know, not necessarily maybe anything wrong with them, but probably just maybe more like I didn't need them. So, you know, just some food for thought with Record Store Day coming up on the 23rd. So, yeah, maybe try and think about the ones that you really want. It's really cool the way they have the whole list out now, so you can give it all some thought before you get there. So, yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. I'd be interested to know what everybody thinks about Record Store Day. I know there's a wide range of opinions, so let me know in the comments down there. And I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks very much for watching.